Welcome back to our Bitcoin education series. Today we'll answer the big question, what is Bitcoin? The origin story. Bitcoin was launched in January 2009 by a mysterious person or maybe a group using the name Satoshi Nakamoto. Nobody knows exactly who Satoshi is, but the vision was clear. Create a new kind of money that is digital, peer-to-peer, and free from central control. The timing wasn't random. Bitcoin appeared right after the 2008 global financial crisis when banks were collapsing and governments were printing huge amounts of money. In fact, the very first block of the Bitcoin blockchain includes a hidden message. The Times, January 3rd, 2009, Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks. This was Satoshi's way of saying, Bitcoin is here as an alternative to the failing financial system. What exactly is Bitcoin? At its simplest, Bitcoin is both a digital currency and a payment network. Unlike traditional currencies such as dollars or euros, Bitcoin is not printed or issued by a central bank. Instead, new coins are created through a process called mining, where powerful computers solve complex mathematical problems. All transactions are recorded on a giant public ledger known as the blockchain. This ledger is transparent and permanent. Anyone can view the history of Bitcoin transactions, but nobody can change or delete them. Think of it like a global notebook that everyone can read, but no one can erase. The key features. So, what makes Bitcoin different from everything before it? First, decentralization. There is no CEO of Bitcoin. No company owns it. The network is maintained by thousands of independent computers around the world. Second, scarcity. There will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. This cap is built directly into the code and cannot be changed. That's why many people call it digital gold. Third, security. Bitcoin uses advanced cryptography. Every transaction is verified by a decentralized network, making it nearly impossible to fake or reverse. Fourth, borderless payments. You can send Bitcoin to anyone, anywhere in just a few minutes. It doesn't matter if you're in New York, Tokyo, or a small village in Africa. As long as you have internet access, you can use Bitcoin. How it works in practice. To interact with Bitcoin, you need a wallet. A wallet gives you two digital keys. The first is a public key, similar to a bank account number. This is what you share with others to receive Bitcoin. The second is a private key, like a secret password. It proves ownership of your coins. Whoever has the private key controls the Bitcoin. When you send Bitcoin, your wallet uses your private key to sign the transaction. That transaction is broadcast to the network where miners verify it, group it into a block, and add it permanently to the blockchain. Once confirmed, the transfer cannot be undone. Why people value Bitcoin. People see value in Bitcoin for many reasons. It provides protection against inflation since the supply is strictly limited. It enables fast, low-cost international transfers, useful for migrant workers sending money home. It offers financial freedom for people in countries with weak or corrupt banking systems. Beyond that, Bitcoin represents a new form of trust. Instead of trusting banks or governments, people trust open source code and a decentralized network that anyone can verify. Some investors treat it as a speculative asset, others see it as long-term savings, like gold, and some use it daily for payments, especially with the Lightning Network, a faster second layer built on top of Bitcoin. Closing and next episode. So now you know Bitcoin is more than just digital money. It's a new kind of financial system built on decentralization, transparency, and scarcity. In our next episode, we'll go deeper and explain exactly how Bitcoin transactions work step by step. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss it.